Wellness isn't just about fitness goals or diet plans. It's about helping the whole you thrive, which is something that Desert Oasis Healthcare is very passionate about. Healthy Balanced You is a 6-week online coaching program we're now offering in May in honor of it being Women's Health Month. Created for the busy, overwhelmed working woman. Raise your hand out there if that's you, yes. Who are ready to just reclaim their energy, boost their confidence, and truly restore balance in their lives. Joining us now is the founder of the program, Leticia Action Jackson. She's a fitness Olympian, 13-time wellness author, and a women's health and wellness expert. And we're talking about helping women reset physically, emotionally, professionally. Leticia, I know this is something you're very passionate about, and I'm so excited to have you here with us today.
Yes, good morning, Bianca. I am extremely excited to offer this program to Desert Oasis Healthcare. This is our 3rd time offering it to all of the members, the staff, as well as the employer groups. And I will tell you, as a working woman, as a mom who had her first and only child in my 40s, the demands that women go through every day, as we know, and if you're a woman who's listening to this, you can raise your hand, no judgment. We are overworked, overwhelmed, and completely overcommitted to everyone else but ourselves. And as a result of that, we have extremely high levels of stress, burnout, really poor health outcomes, and we're not thriving the way that we should. And that is exactly why I created Healthy Balanced You.
I know you're focusing on that, like you said, that working woman, right? Because of everything you said. Burnout is something so many women experience, to your point, silently. They don't always raise their hand because there's maybe they think there's shame or something associated with it. But how does your program help them start to heal?
Yeah, I love that we're able to be open and honest about that, because women, we do, from the time we're little, there's this image that we're to portray. There's this belief that I have to have it all together. And then we go into our careers, and if I let you know I'm overworked, I'm stressed, I'm under a lot of pressure, we fear that we will then be considered not qualified for our job, or we can't handle the workload. But the problem with that is that we are burning out in silence. And the thing that I absolutely love about Healthy Balanced You is that for 6 weeks, for an hour a week, all the participants, which are all women, we come to a safe space where we get to talk about these issues. We don't have to pretend. We come as our full selves. And what I love about working with women is that we share more in common than we really think we do. So the woman that you see every day that looks like she has it all together, she's overwhelmed, she's stressed. And I also, through this 6 weeks, teach women how to create new narratives around being a superwoman. There's no need for that. You don't have to put on a cape every day. It's okay to take mental breaks. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to utilize your assertive communication, to ask for what you want, need, and desire. And I love the transformation. A lot of women struggle with speaking up. So throughout the 6 week, I take them through one session on assertive communication. A lot of women don't know how to set boundaries. And whether we realize it or not, those things affect our health outcomes. So Healthy Balanced You is about women showing up exactly how they are, but not leaving the same.
I love that. Can you walk us through what a typical virtual class looks like?
Absolutely. So I love the very first session because many of our participants come in and they don't know what to expect. And the first session is entitled Overworked and Overwhelmed. And it's kind of that position where they can come, and I believe everyone's on edge because they don't know what to expect. But after that first session, I feel like they can actually exhale. And they said, oh, I was able to identify where are my stressors. I have been able to identify what are my stress triggers. I've been able to identify that I've been under stress for way too long. So the very first session is an hour of us getting to know each other. A lot of the women don't share their stories in the first session because they need to make sure they're safe. But after that, we meet every hour at the same time. And just to see the momentum, to see the conversations amongst the other women who are sharing, who are relating. I will tell you, it's one of the most powerful things I've witnessed. And as the coach, I'm there not to tell them how to feel, how to think, but I am there to give them the tools to guide them. And at the end of the 6 weeks, the feedback has been absolutely amazing.
To your point of looking back retrospectively after the 6 weeks, I can imagine there's such a transformation of these women after the course of your program. Any stories stand out that you can share of these deep and meaningful emotional transformations women feel?
Yes. So I have one in particular. Her name's Tracy. The very first time that Tracy did the first cohort that Desert Oasis Healthcare was offering, unfortunately, her husband was suffering with cancer and very ill, and she was very overwhelmed. And a lot of what she needed, she was not asking for, but she did not have the tools or the language. And I will tell you, the second time she came through the program, the confidence in her, the language, how she sat, how she communicated, the different hairstyles she was wearing, the different clothing. This program is not just about teaching women that we need to exercise. Women know they need to exercise. It's not about teaching her to eat a balanced meal. We know that. But it's about her believing in herself, about her going into her own life in the workplace and out of the workplace, and understanding how to navigate it, understanding how to use certain language that she sees herself as authoritative and not someone that's passive. Women have been conditioned to believe that we're not powerful. Healthy Balanced You is about seeing that whole woman in order for her to see herself and to function whole in and out of the workplace. And every time I talk to Tracy, the progress she's made, the confidence, the going after she loves to extracurricular activities. Not just her, Meg, who's the program manager, is like me. She's got toddlers, and seeing her speak up for herself, seeing her learn that it's okay to take a break. I mean, the stories are endless. I could go on and on. So I will say to you, whoever you are, this woman who's behind the scene watching this, you matter. You get to show up for yourself. The better you are for you, the better you are for the people in your life. And it's not selfish, it's actually self-care.
Quickly before we go, what would you say to the woman who's watching right now who thinks this sounds great? Yes, I want that, but I don't have time to take care of myself. What do you say to her?
I say to her, I understand you, but that's not true. You have been taught that you don't have time for yourself, and I understand you are pulled in so many directions, but you deserve to be healthy. You deserve to be mentally well, physically well, emotionally well, and career-wise well. So you do have time. You just have to believe you're worth the time. Show up for 1 hour, 1 day a week for 6 weeks, and watch your life transform. You're worth the effort of showing up for yourself.
Gives me chills. Leticia, thank you so much. Again, this is a 6-week wellness and personal development program. May 7th it starts, right? It's
Yes.
Healthy Balanced You. It starts May 7th. It runs every Wednesday for a total of 6 weeks. And as we said, it's the same time every week. So noon to 1, you can stay nice and consistent. It's virtual to make
Yes.
it easy for all of you out there. And remember, space is limited and it's offered on first come, first serve basis. So sign up now, and we hope you all take this first step to becoming the best version of yourself. Leticia, thank you so much.
Absolutely. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you. Show up for yourself, because I will be there every day.